Well, I have officially made some brackets that lift up the AC compressor perfectly to clear that thermostat housing. Yeah. Man, is that a task. Let me tell you. I know you Mopar boys will probably know. Who the hell is that? Gotta clean up the wiring a little bit. I pulled the coolant temp wire out because in order for this intake to work, I had to block off right there. There's a port right underneath my bracket I built. That was for the heater hose. Another one right there. I believe this is a 70s intake, but I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. That was for the coolant temp sensor, that little block off that I had to do. Which in theory, actually now, maybe, who knows, that might be what I end up doing. I'll pull that baby back out. I ended up pulling it or blocking it off because I thought the compressor was gonna block it off, which without my bracket extenders, it was gonna hit. So now it might not hit anymore. I might be able to just put the original sensor and put it all back into place. I wasn't even thinking of that. I think that's gonna work. Right on. So that's what we'll end up doing. Even though I wasted my money, I already ordered another. We'll use it somewhere at the shop. But I already ordered another fitting, and it basically, you cut anywhere in the hose, and it's just a straight adapter piece with an 1/8 inch NPT that allows you to put in any sensor that's 1/8 inch NPT, which just so happens to be this Mopar thermostat or temp sensor, excuse me. But doesn't matter. I'll probably find a different use for that. And I thought I was gonna have to get a hose too. I ended up these bends are actually okay. It's kind of sharp there, you know, but it's not kinked. It's not kinked at all. None of the hoses are kinked. I might put another little backing, or I might end up cutting the hose just a little bit over here. Oh, zoom out. Just cut the hose down a little bit so it doesn't hit the throttle return spring bracket. Just a little bit. But other than that, the original upper radiator hose is working. And the original lower radiator hose. Oh, I also don't know if I didn't get it on my video. On the original 318 to TBI video, I got the regulator in, and then I'm gonna end up, I don't know if you can see the return somewhere down there. There she is right there. That is the return. I gotta block that off. This is a CARB rated system now, so it's just the supply. So it goes in, it goes through that filter, which is the original filter. So I can order another filter for this van, the year that it is, easy peasy. And then I just spliced in the Mr. Gasket regulator. I got her set to 4.5 PSI. And then it comes up, goes to metal hardline through all this brackets and bullshit. And it gets sent back over there to the CARB, where I just put in fresh hose. Everything's fresh hose on this thing. All fresh hose. Got an aftermarket radiator. I'll probably make a better video. I am terrible at editing these videos, so if I get more interest, I might, you know, invest some more time into editing them and figuring out how to do that. But give me a break, you know. I do a lot of cool stuff, so we got the HEI in here. I got her fired up. I think I got it timed about right, which is crazy because it's really close to the oil pressure sensor. So that's another thing. That's another thing. I kind of forgot. I never mentioned it in the original video, but good thing we can make more videos. I ended up putting a T right here. It's kind of leaky. I need to put some Teflon and probably screw her down some more. But I put a little T here. I have it blocked off right now. but this is gonna go to a safety switch, a fuel cutoff safety switch. So that way, pretty much whenever there's oil pressure, it'll give power to the fuel pump. Which the way that I have my wiring set up, I kind of have it. This is temporary. I just got it started. Bear with me. That's all gonna get soldered. It'll be legit. But there's the ignition power, which everything's labeled. I labeled everything. So see, we got ignition, battery positive. That comes in. Oh shit. Off of the wiring harness. Gives power to the HEI, which also gives power at the time to the ASD relay, which is basically the fuel pump. And I'll put in a safety switch right here, so that way it turns the fuel pump on whenever there's oil pressure.